Brought to you by the new Faro's Lounge Kickstarter. Some prick dropped out, so now I'm back under 16. So we're back to 40%. I need another 40% in 12 days. Putting out a new cover tonight, so hopefully that will get us the final 40%. If not, fuck it all. Let's make some goddamn lineups, start a whole new profession here. The Angels of Los Angeles have named no starting pitcher for the evening. It should be illegal. It fucks up all the lineup making. All right, so what do we got? Taylor Ward on the board. Nolan Chanel on the board. Mike Trout, 2-card outfielder. Jorge Soler, 4-card outfielder. Timmy Anderson on the board. No Louise. Mickey Moniak, 3-card outfielder. Somebody in the outfield's got to go. It's going to be Ward. Soler's a 4, Trout's a 2. Taylor Ward is out. Mickey Moniak is in. Kevin Newman on the board. And Chucky Robinson, nothing. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of these gentlemen have got to go. It's either going to be Newman at the bottom of the order. Newman at the bottom. Or Timmy Anderson. Opening day starter at second base. That's not exciting. What about you, Mr. Newman? Leg up on the competition open the season as the starting shortstops. It's 2 people competing for starting shortstop. Soler's a 4, Trout's 2. Moniak is what? Moniak's a 3. So Chanel's also on the chopping block as well. Spent time this afternoon on activities aimed at improving his bat speed. It's like nothing, there's nothing I could use here. So we're going to go in terms of when you're in the order, which eliminates Mr. Newman. And maybe try and go with judgment. Try and go to judgment call here. But these are all, this is old recon. We read all this. We read all this. They're 1-carders. So Newman, you're out. You're out. All that old recon does shit. Moving on. The White Sox of Chicago. Martin Perez, your starting pitcher. Martin Perez is on the board. What else we got? Luis Robert. Then I'll let you have access to Travis Jankowski. He's not with us. No position eligibility. Luis Robert, 2-card outfielder. No Vaughn. No Vargas. 2-card first base. Nick Maton, 3-card second base. Lennon Sosa on the board. Chase Madroith on the board, but his positions are taken. Corey Lee, 2-card catcher. Michael A. Taylor. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of these gentlemen have got to go. Taylor, you're the odd man out. Boom. We got some new recon on Mr. Corey Lee. 10 for 25 with 4 extra base hits in Cactus League games. Lee has a 49 WRC across 490 big league plate appearances. So success across a small sample in relatively meaningless games isn't at all that reassuring. However, he appears likely to enter the regular season as Chicago's primary catcher, and his performance this spring could buy him some additional time over top prospects Kyle Teal and Edgar Quero. Rock and roll, we got on Mr. Martin Perez. Allowed 3 runs on 4 hits in the Cactus League start Wednesday against the Brewers. Perez is viewed as a veteran leader in the otherwise relatively inexperienced White Sox rotation. Davis Martin is expected to draw the opening day start, but Perez is also in consideration. Even after his shaky outing Wednesday, the Southpaw stated he was happy with his stuff and was specifically working on getting the feel for his curveball. Good for you. Right now, he's our top dog at pitcher. Moving on, Kansas City Royals. Your pitcher, Chris Bubik. Chris Bubik is on the board. All right, boys, what do we got? Kyle Isbell, 2-card outfield. Hunter Renfro, 3-card outfielder. Michael Massey on the board. Nick Lofton. 2-card third baseman. Cavan Biggio on the board, but eliminated unless we move Massey to the outfield and put Biggio in at second. Nelson Velasquez, nothing. Harold Castro, 2-card second baseman, which eliminates Biggio. Brian O'Keefe on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what do we got in ninth? We have no ninth batter here today. So someone's got to go. Brian O'Keefe, odd man out. Bang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have our 5. We've got some new recon on Isbell and Bubic. Chris Bubic, likely to open the season as the Royals' 5th starter. Daniel Lynch gave himself a fighting chance to nab a rotation spot with a strong showing this spring, but he made a 1-inning relief appearance Wednesday and is scheduled for another relief outing Friday, which points to Bubic opening the rotation. Bubic has yielded 6 runs with a 13-3 ratio over 13 innings this spring and will look to carry over his success last season as a reliever. With a 32% strikeout rate over 30 regular season innings into the rotation. All right, he's our starter. So far, what do we got on Kyle Isbell? 2 for 3 in Monday's spring training win of Arizona. He's hitting .265 with a .686 OPS this spring. Isbell will return to Kansas City starting center fielder, but likely needs to improve at the plate to keep him from losing playing time. He hit just .240 last season with a .662 OPS, but his elite glove kept him in the lineup. Isbell ranks at least the 95th percentiles in outs above average in each of the last 3 seasons. He's also sit against most left-handed pitching, as he has just a .161 average with a .450 OPS against lefties last season. The Royals have experimented with Michael Garcia in center field this spring, so Kansas City could look at other options if he should struggle at the plate. Well, we got some new recon, I think, recent recon. Hunter Renfroe is hitting just .188 with a home run this spring, but he says a return to full health has been his priority after a back injury, a broken left toe and right hamstring strain slowed him last season. It was a big issue. Towards the middle part of the season, something's popped up, and that led to lower back hamstring. It's all connected, but it feels good now. I was hoping that when I started up this offseason that I wouldn't feel it, and I didn't, which was great. Oh, Jesus. You hate when it's a quoted fucking card. All right, kids, we got our 5. Moving on. Cincinnati. On the mound, Brent Suter. Who is not on the board. All right. No Friedel. Matt McLean on the board. Ellie De La Cruz, 5-card shortstop. Austin Hayes, 2-card outfielder. Christian Encarnacion Strand, 3-card first baseman. Jaime Candelario on the board. Santiago Espinal, 2-card. He's not taken short, but Matt McLean, he wipes out Matt McLean and takes over second. Jose Trevino, nothing. And finally, Stuart Fairchild, nothing. We have our 5. Anything new, Mr. Suter? Heimer Candelario suggested that him and Gavin Lux be part of a platoon at third base. I read this. Moving on. The Las Vegas Athletics on the mound. Joey Estes. Nothing yet on Estes. All right, what do we got? Jacob Wilson, 4-card shortstop. Shea Langoliers, 2-card catcher. Outfield, 2-card JJ Bleday. Oh. Something in my teeth. Ah. Miguel Andujar, 2-card third baseman. Tyler Soderstrom on the board. Gio Urshela, 2-card third baseman. Is anybody getting eliminated here? Jacob Wilson's a 4-carder. Shea Langoliers is a 2-card. JJ's a 2. Andujar's a 2. So just move Andujar to the outfield. And Urshela comes in at third. Luis Urias on the board. Seth Brown on the board, but... Oh, there he is. And Johnny Pereira on the board, but Langoliers takes his job. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got 8 motherfuckers on this thing here. 3 got to go. Let's go to the back of the order first. Pereira, we can't even get in, so we'd have all 9. All right, Seth Brown, he's a 1-carder, he's out. Luis Urias, 1-carder, he's out. Gio Urshela, 2. Soderstrom is a 1. He's out. We have our 5. What we got on Estes? Joey Estes will open the season as the 5th starter in the Athletics rotation. He'll receive the spot over Mitch Spence, who will begin the season in the bullpen. Estes spent the bulk of the 2024 campaign in the rotation, finishing with a 5.01 ERA, 123 WHIP, and 92 Ks over 127 innings. His leash on a starting job could be fairly short. Playing for his job. And finalmente, the Diamondbacks. On the mound, Zach Gallen. Not on the board. Garrett Hampson, 2-card second baseman. Iljarmo Vargas, 2-card third baseman. Randall Grichuk, 2-card outfielder. Pavin Smith, 2-card first baseman. No Herrera. No Demetrio. We got a 4-stack over here. Nothing new? What do we got? Randall Grichuk will start in left field and bat third in Thursday's Cactus League game versus the Athletics. Grichuk was unavailable for a couple of days while battling some left ankle soreness, but he's ready to roll now. The veteran outfielder is slated to start against the lefties for the Diamondbacks this season. Anything new here on Hampson? Garrett Hampson started in left field and went 1 for 2 with a walk, a stolen base, and 2 RBIs in Sunday's spring game against San Diego. Hampson remains in the mix for the final rotation spot along with Iljarmo Vargas and Jordan Lawler. The Diamondbacks likely want a utility player, which precludes Lawler, who doesn't offer much position versatility to this point. Plus, it's unlikely the organization wants the prospect sitting on a bench in the majors. This leaves Hampson and Vargas as the most likely competitors for the 26th spot on the roster. Pavin Smith hit a solo home run and walked over 2 plate appearances in Friday's spring game against Cincinnati. The Diamondbacks field will look like the potential regular season lineup Friday, but the lefty hitting Smith did not start against the right-hander. Instead, manager Torey Lovullo said Drake McCarthy a designated hitter, while Alec Thomas was in center field. To this point in spring training, it's been widely assumed that Smith would be the lefty component at DH versus right-handers, and that McCarthy and Thomas were in a battle to start in center field. That may still be the case, and no conclusion should be drawn from this one spring contest. Smith has homered in 2 consecutive Cactus League games, and is batting .259, .375, .856 through 32 plate appearances. Impressive. All right, let's make an all-star team. Brought to you. I hate the fucking train. Let's do this. How much time we got? We got 40 minutes to the pitch. All right, we know in terms of our pitchers, it's going to be Bubic and Perez. But we like Bubic better than Perez. So Bubic is our starter, Perez is our second pitcher. Here we will use them both. Bubic and Perez. We can't use Perez going against the Angels here. So here's where we'll put in Zach Gallen. Diamondbacks always have the fucking solid pitching roster. Here will be Perez and Bubic. Bubic and Perez. Suter and Bubik. Pubic hairs. Estes and Pubic. Ugh. Galen and Bubik. All right. As of a catcher, I believe Corey Lee is the way to go. Do we have a 3-card catcher? Soderstrom's a 1. Langoliers is a 2. It's Langoliers or it's Lee. 10 for 25 with 4 extra base hits. And then we got Langoliers. Well, we got nothing. So we're going Corey Lee. Behind the fucking pad there. Catching for his boy Martin Perez. At first base, we got Encarnacion Strand as a 3-card. Here's our winner. 2 for 3 with a 2-run homer in Saturday's spring game against Arizona. That's our fucking guy. So Corey Lee and Christian Encarnacion Strand. This one's easy. That's Ellie De La Cruz. We know that one. Corey Lee, Christian Encarnacion Strand. This one's done. That's fucking Ellie De La Cruz at short. And I should be allowed to blur the mirror static. Which lineup is this now? Isbell. This is the Royals lineup. Yeah, we like this one. Let's go chase some money with this fucking lineup. And the qualifiers. Boom. All right, done. Catching, Corey Lee. First base, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Catching, Corey Lee. Shortstop, we know that one, Ellie De La Cruz. Second base, Nigfo Urias. Espinal's a 2-card. Nick Maton, I believe, is a 3 or a 2. Nick Maton's a 3. Nick Maton, 3-card second baseman. Or third. Oh, second. Where is he? Second or third, Nick Maton. Hampson, Vargas, these are all 2-carders. Maton is our guy at second, but he can also play third. Do we have a better option at third? There's Maton again. Andahar, Candelario, Urshela. Urshela's a 2 or a 3. So Nick Maton we got, but Nick Maton can play second or third. Do you like anybody better at second than third here? Lane, Anderson, McMaton. It's all 2-carders. Ilyarmo Vargas, we got nothing on him. 1 for 2. Walk, stolen base, 2 ribbies. We go Hampson. So Hampson could be an interesting third baseman, second baseman. Is there a better option at third here? Miguel Andahar is a 2-carder. What do we got? Left field, batting 6th. Good for you. Urshela. Nothing. So I like Hampson over on second. Garrett Hampson at second. The leadoff batter for the D-backs. With Maton at third. Ellie De La Cruz at short. Let's finish the infield. So Maton here. Ellie De La Cruz. Lineup is done. Let's throw it in here. Cool. All right. This is about the outfield. We're not up to the outfield yet. No outfield yet. Second base. Put Nick Maton in here. Outfield, outfield. So what do we got in the outfield? Trout's a 2. Jorge Soler is a 4, right? He's a 4 card. Keep looking before we decide there. All right, so we know Jorge Soler. Anybody needs one outfielder, we got Jorge Soler. So Jorge Soler. Jorge Soler. This one's done. Jorge Soler. Athletic stat. Go for it. Put it there. And we were bound for the city like. All right. Jorge Soler. So Soler. Do we have any 3 card outfielders? We got Robert's a 2. 2 for 4, the home run, 3 RBIs. All right. So we like Robert. Coming up a banger. JJ Bleday. Hitting .304 with 2 home runs in 9 games this spring. He's set to return as the everyday starter in center field. Bleday we like. Moniak. Well, Moniak's a 3. Moniak is a 3 card outfielder. I say we just go with the whole fucking Los Angeles outfield. Grichuk, was he a 3? Grichuk, Arizona. 2. We're going with the fucking outfield. Let's just make sure Moniak's a 3. Mickey Moniak's a 3. So Jorge Soler, Mickey Moniak just complete the fucking outfield. Trout. Bang. Bang. What's up with that thing? I'm gonna rock it in the fucking single entry right here. We got those 3 left. Yeah, we'll use them in here. There's nothing else to do here. We have $5 games. There you go. Moniak. This is the Arizona stack. Soler and Moniak. See, your bias wants Trout, but the system yells for Moniak. So, Mr. Moniak. There we go, kids. There is your lineups for today. May fate and faith decide your fortune if you should win, or whatever the fuck you do. Blow your money right here on the new Pharaoh's Lounge Kickstarter. Get me back over a fucking negative 39%. Peace, love.